to be an AmVet.
Junior is 13.
If your dad served, you're eligible to be a sons of AmVet. Ladies, don't be discounted. If you had a relative in the military that served honorably, you can join the Ladies Auxiliary. It's a great group of people. Go down, find your nearest AmVets, amvets.org will give you where your nearest post is. Go check them out. Hang out. Good group of people. Take care of each other. Take care of our veterans. Take care of our citizens, our communities.
That's some good information to pass along too. And how many AmVet fans do you think are up there?
I think we got 7 of them tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then the normal crew of, I don't know, it's growing. I think we got like 15, 20 maybe. But we're getting there. We're finally back up to speed. It's all good. It's just, we're not even halfway through the season yet.
Right.
Looking along at it. Still trying to get the new car built. Old girl we're running now is about wore out. So.
Well, we're going to hope those fans stand up and cheer for a heat race win tonight, and then maybe a feature. So we'll get back with you in a little bit.
Okay, cool, man. Thanks.
All right, I'm here at 5 Flags Speedway. Jim Pokrant, driver of the 07 AmVets Racing Sportsman. Jim, you got a heat race. You're about to start. What's on your mind right now?
Well, just wanting to know when I get to the bottom and get a good finish and drive the car off in the heat race to the best I can without tearing anything up. Give my crew chief the feedback that I can give him so we can adjust the same, make it faster in the feature. We had a good finish last week, top 3. I'm happy with that. I'd like to get back up there tonight. We'll do what we can do. I mean, you know, I ain't gonna tear it up for a heat race, but I'm gonna do the daggum best I can in the feature.
Yeah, you started out the season really good with the first 5 races, I think. You were 6th, 5th, 4th, and 3rd, and then had a little bump in the road. But then 2 weeks ago, you finished 3rd, and looks like you've turned your luck around.
A little bit. We still got some work to do, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. I mean, we got some new tools for adjustment on the car that made a big difference. We found some things. I mean, we're out here learning and we're having fun.
Yeah, well, we're going to let you get back to it, and good luck in the heat race, and we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Appreciate it. Support our troops.
Set up our feature races.
Okay, I've caught up with Jim Pokrant here at the AmVets Racing Shop. Jim, last night at 5 Flags Speedway, we talked to you a little bit about the heat race and your progress through the season so far, and just tell us a little bit about the heat race and how the night went.
Well, in the heat race, the car was a little bit loose, and I just didn't want to burn the tires up for the feature, so we dropped to the back of the pack, and I think I finished 6th, and I just kind of stayed, you know, out of the way, and the car was a little bit bad. It was just, like I said, it was just too loose. It was staying on the right rear, and I didn't want to burn tires up, so we finished 6th. Came in, made a couple adjustments, tightened the car up some, and in the feature we started 12th, and we battled our way up to 8th when the checkered fell. Got a little altercation with Willie Kitchen in the 4 car. He's, I hate to talk about drivers, but when you try to pass somebody and they cut down on you 4 or 5 times, and he finally spun himself across my nose and he crashed pretty hard on the backstretch, and I hate it. I don't want to see anybody get hurt in a race car. I don't race that way, and it was just one of those racing deals, and that's what it was. We finished 8th, and we can still see the leaders, but I think the car stagnated about halfway through the race. It's the best it was going to do, and we drove it on the trailer. That's always a plus, and we can always adjust on it, make it better for next week. And we're in the process of constructing a new car. We're trying to get things together for it, and this old car here, I nicknamed it last night Dirty Harry, because she's beat up, mold, and I want to name the new car the Enforcer. But
yeah, I believe you said it was the old beat up Jewel before.
She is a Jewel. She's a good car. I've had this car for a couple seasons, same roll cage ever since I've been in this division. We built the car a couple of times. Stuff happens, you know. I mean, we race hard. And we have it's a good division that I race in, and really, you need to come out and watch us, because we're the most competitive competitive division on the track right now. We've got the best finishes all year. So, if y'all get to come out and watch us, you'll have a good time.
Well, I even heard Robbie Harvey say last night over the PA that the Sportsman division was his favorite of all of them.
Well, the thing about it is we're basically a stock type car on a racing tire. We're allowed a little bit more motor. I run the GM crate engine. And the thing about it is it's a good competitive class. The cars are pretty close. And, I mean, lap times from first to back to where I was in eighth were almost identical. So it's hard to pass, but you have to get your setup right. And we missed it just a little bit last night, and I'm not complaining because me and Frank will get on it and we'll get it done.
Yeah, are there any signs that you see as the race progresses of people that you want to steer clear of or kind of follow and
Well, there's a couple of drivers in this division that for some reason like to block. And when you're battling for 8th place, you don't block the guy behind you. If he's faster, you let him go. I've always raced that way. Now, if we're battling for the lead, it's the last lap, I expect to be blocked. I mean, I would do the same thing. I'm trying to win the race. But when you're blocking in 8th place and it ends up getting a car tore up, and I feel bad for Willie, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to, I don't want to tear up anybody's car because I've had mine tore up that way. And I just want to race, and that's what I go out there to do, to have fun. I enjoy the heck out of it.
Well, this is not quite halfway through the season, and you're right there in the thick of things, and you're still knocking on the door, and you tweak and tweak and tweak and try to get this thing up front. And you've got the 3rd, 4th, 5th, the 3rd, and so it's going to happen. You just got to keep pushing at it, right?
Yeah, and starting up front is key in this class, and for some reason I can't draw a dadgum number out of that bucket we draw every week to start our heat race for nothing. I'm going to have to find somebody to do it for me, and our crew chief's wife wasn't there last night, and she's our good luck charm. The 2 nights she's come this year, she's been sick, and Frosty, we're thinking about you. She's been sick, and she has a hard time dealing with the heat, and if she could come out there, I think we'd do good, because the 2 nights she's been there, we finished in the top 3 and taking home a trophy. So Frosty, we hope you get to come back and enjoy the racing with us.
Well, I appreciate you letting us, knock down the shop doors here while you're working on it, and that's what it takes. Hard work pays off, and I'm sure it's going to come your way soon. And we're going to continue to follow you, and maybe we'll catch you at the track before you leave, and not have to come to your shop and get something from you.
Oh, you're more welcome to come here anytime. You know that. This is just my humble little place I work on this thing, and you can find me out here about any night of the week, tweaking or turning or adjusting or doing something. So, and that's the fun part. I enjoy working on it as much as I do driving it. This is my therapy. When I have a bad day at work, I come out, open the doors, turn the fans on, turn the radio up, and I go to work.
All right. Well, we're going to let you get back to that, and we'll talk to you in a couple of weeks, and good luck.
Thanks, sir. Support our troops.